gold from J, right? So I have the link right now on Telegram page. So you can now join us on YouTube if you prefer a high definition of the YouTube. And there you can as well ask questions through the YouTube page. You can ask questions on the YouTube page, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and then like, share the live stream, and then put a comment down. You can as well make a suggestion. You can make a suggestion of any assets you want us to analyze on the YouTube channel. You have a link on my bio. Once you click on my bio, you see my bio, you see a link. Chat. Okay, this is what you need to do. Most of you guys said you can't see a link. There is a link on my bio. There is a link right there. There is a link on my bio. Once you click on my profile, you see a link right there. The link is transparent. It is transparent right there. Okay. Most of you said you can't see a link on my TikTok. There's a link on my TikTok. There is a link right there, right? So you haven't been taking note, you haven't been noticing the link, right? There's a link, okay? So let me go through my profile right here, and let's see it right there. This is the link I'm talking about. This is the link right here. This is the link. This is the link right here. This is the link, okay? This is the link on my profile. It's so easy to find. This is the link. Maybe probably the new users of TikTok. If you're not new to TikTok, you'll know there's a link right here. There's a link right there. Just click on that link. Click on the link. So once you tap on the link, you'll get access to a newly opened page. You don't really need to, if you can't find the link on your TikTok profile, then it means maybe your TikTok profile has a technical issue. So try to update your TikTok account so everyone can see the link. This is the link on my profile, right? Click the link on my profile, click on my profile image. You'll see the link on my profile. All right, good. So currently right now we have a gold requested by J, and then we have GBP USD requested by unknown. So for those of you who are still commenting, you can't see a link. That means you are not on my profile. If you click on my profile, if you click on my profile image, you will see a link on my profile. The link is right there. Just follow this instruction right here on the whiteboard. Follow this instruction on the whiteboard, okay? So we won't waste more time on looking out for link on our profile, right? We won't waste our time right there. We have a lot of things to get done, right? So let's get started. Let's go through gold market. Let's go through gold. We go through the gold market. XAU paired against the USD. So I'm gonna make these settings right here. So this is what we have on gold paired against the USD. So I told you guys yesterday in the live stream which I held on Sunday, I told you there's a channel on the 4-hour chart you guys have to pay attention to. So right here is the chart. The chart is still active on the British pounds, on gold. So we have a chart based on the 4-hour chart. So right from the swing low right here, we had a swing lower low, we had a higher low structure right here, and then we had another there could be a potential higher low structure right there, but currently price is still trading at this level, and then we haven't yet figured out a volume. I told you guys volume is essential whenever you want to look out for a break of structure. Volume is essential. So if you will be looking out for a break of structure, you need to make sure there is volume in the market, right? You don't just step into the market without volume, right? So guys, just guys give me like 2 minutes. I think there is someone knocking on my gate, and that is why my dogs are barking. So just give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm expecting a delivery. I think the delivery man is at the gate, right? I'll be right back. Okay, thank you guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Yeah, I'm back right here. So, currently we are having a bearish breakout right now. So let's see what the 4-hour candlestick is gonna turn out to. If it's gonna be a strong bearish breakout of structure. So this was what I stated yesterday. For those of you who want to trade gold, so gold currently right now is breaking out of this no channel. So let's see how far it can go. Consider that we had a low swing at this structure right here. We had a low swing right here, which is a low high swing, and then we got a higher high swing right here, higher high swing. This is based on the 1-hour chart. We got a higher high swing right here. We got a series of a higher high swing right here as well. Okay, so this is the last higher low swing in this market. So before we're gonna be looking out for trade opportunities right now on the on gold, we need to see the breach, that is the destruction of this last higher low structure. Consider this is a higher low, and currently right here we had a higher low structure. We had a higher low structure. So this market is still under the influence of a bullish rally. So the market structure right here is still active, not until we can see price closing below this higher low swing right here. So if price can close below this higher low swing right here, then that would be a good reason for us to look out for short entry. And it will be better if you can see a retest entry. A retest entry will be good because it is possible price may find a rejection to the upside and then form what we call the double bottom chart pattern to continue this rally, just like what we got right here on gold. You can see when price made a pullback to this swing low right here, swing higher low structure right here, price later resulted into what we could call like a double bottom and then reverses upward, right? So this is why you guys need to be very careful if you want to short gold. So you have to be very careful right here. You don't have to jump the gun. Exercise patience and let's see a strong bearish close of price clearing off this higher low swing right here. So if you can see that, then you have to look out for a retest. If you make the first short entry based on the breakout structure right here, take note we have a key level structure at the price of the 1,963. You can see that right there. So if you are going to be making an entry based on the first bearish breakout right there, that means you are close to support structure. And the best one to have your stop loss would be at this structure right there, which means you won't even have the room for minimum of 2 risk to reward ratio. So this is why I think before you look out for entry right here, it is better to look out for a strong bearish close of price below the structure and then maybe a decent pullback. If you can see that, then that would be nice. So with that, you'll be able to increase your profit ratio and then reduce your risk. You can see that. So we'll be able to have at least something like a 2 risk to reward ratio right there. So this is the best way I'm going to be looking at to approach this asset right here. And then you can connect another descending trend line right from the swing low high structure right here to the higher high swing right here to capture the flow of trend. And then you fire the trend line all the way down. You can see that. So if price can give us a strong bearish close below these higher low swings at the price of the 1,973 right here, then if we have this, let's wait for a pullback. If we can have a pullback of this trend line structure and then sharp rejection, then this would be a nice perfect entry zone for us, whereby we add our stop loss. We have our stop loss at the high of the previous low high swing in this downtrend. So we are trying to put a lot of confidence factors in our favor, right, in our direction. So that is the way I see gold. That is the way I think the safest way to trade gold, right? So that is on the 1 hour chart. So this is what we have on the 4 hour chart. You can see we had a minor structure right here. So this level is based on what we had at this previous swings low. That was on the 22nd October to 24th October and the 25th of October. This level acted as a support right here, but price broke this level. That was on the 8th of November. Price acted, that was a resistance right here on the 9th of November. And then at this level right here, that was a series of a breakout of structure right here. But anyway, this level is a minor structure. It's not a powerful structure, but I think it is better if we can find a way to reduce our risk. So if we can find a strong close of 4 hour candlestick, and if we can see a pullback into the 4 hour candlestick, maybe you could look out for pullback on the 1 hour chart. If you're a scalper, you could look out for pullback on the 15-minute chart, right? So I think this is the best way to approach this asset right there. Anyways, for the aggressive traders, some aggressive traders could have made an entry at this medium based on the rejection structure we had right there. You can see based on the 15-minute chart, we have a rejection structure right here. After price broke down right there, we had a rejection and then a continuation to the downside. But I am not a scalper, so if you're a scalper, you could be looking out to make an entry right there, because as a scalper, you tend to set a little or small stop loss level, right? So, but as a day trader as well, you could be looking out for trade right there. But I think as a swing trader, it's better you look out for a decisive breakout of price, because as a swing trader, you're going to be having a wide stop loss, which means you need to see a strong technical signal before you can have a wide stop loss in the market, right? So this is based on my view on gold, right? So I'm currently monitoring this asset to see what price is going to offer right here. Okay, so let's see what the 4 hour candlestick right here is going to result to. Maybe it's going to be a pullback to the upside, or maybe a break to the downside. So that is my view. So if you are watching, if you are new to the live stream, please guys, join the Telegram group. Make sure you join the Telegram group and then follow this profile. Follow this profile. If you are here to follow this TikTok profile, make sure to do that right now. And you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is where I post educational content on how to trade the financial market. So all you need to do right now is to click on the link on my bio. Click on the link on my bio. Once you click on the link on my bio, this is the link you see on my bio. This is my profile right here on TikTok, where you will see the tab where you can follow me. So make sure you keep on follow to follow my profile right here. Once you follow my profile, then click on the link right here. this is the link right here. So once you click on the ChartsEmpire link right here, then you'll be redirected to a new page. On the newly open page, you can join my Telegram group to the step 2 right here. And if you are looking out for a reliable, transparent, honest brokerage firm, a brokerage firm that gives you accessibility to trade over 3,500 instruments in the market, then use the step 1 tab right here to open a trading account. Once you use the link right here, you get a free bonus offer on your deposit to your trading account, right? So make sure you do that right now. So someone said, I have 2 to 3 questions. Yes, you can go up, you can ask your questions, right? So this is my view on the gold. Now let's proceed to GBP paired against the USD, as been requested by unknown, right? So GBP paired against the USD right here. Let's see what we add. This is a very messy, very dirty chart, so we have to clean up these dirty structures right here. So let's get all this dirty right here off. Let's clean the chart and make the chart to be clean, right? So I made analysis on this asset yesterday. You can see, so based on what I have on GBP USD, I told you that's a potential or rising channel in this market right here. So this is why I stated, guys, you have to be very careful if you want to be looking out for a trade or entry, right? So I don't want to jump in at the end at the high structure right here. And I told you guys yesterday what I'm looking out for on GBP USD. I stated I'm going to be looking out for a pullback to test this major key level structure we had at the price of the 1.23105. I told you guys yesterday, I said this is the level I want to look out for trade opportunity, right? This is the level structure right there. So let's see how the structure is going to react to price, if price can make a pullback. And as well, a pullback to this level right here could give us an intersection of the rising channel with the horizontal structure right here. As well, the application of our Fibonacci retracement tool right from the swing low structure we got right here, right from the swing low structure swing higher low structure we got right here. The application of our Fibonacci retracement tool from this structure right here to the peak of price that was on the Tuesday 14th of November, and let's apply our Fibonacci retracement tool from the higher low structure right here to the peak right here. You can see the major key level structure at the price of the 1.23105 also intersect, aligns to the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement coding number. So this is one of the reasons I am looking out for a strong complex factor zone before I will be looking out for a long entry on GBP USD. So my analysis yesterday on GBP USD is still active, right? So I'll be, in summary, this is what I want to see on GBP USD. So I'll be patiently looking out for a pullback. If I can see a pullback to this structure right here, then this is a nice zone. I'll be looking out for a long entry up to continue this channel upward, right? So this is my view on GBP USD. So someone asked a question, said, I want difference between forex analysis and crypto analysis. This is technical. This is technical. So you can apply my technical analysis to any market. So there isn't any difference between forex analysis and crypto analysis. They are all the same technical. Any market of speculations, technical are universal right there, right? So there isn't any difference between forex analysis and crypto analysis. If you're looking out for a pullback on forex currency pairs, the same pullback, if it happens on crypto, it has a potential to lead into massive trade opportunity. Likewise, the same is applicable to stock, commodity, index, whichever market you trade. Maybe it's provided it's a market of speculation, right? So you guys need to navigate to my website, and I have a lot of articles on my website whereby you guys can read more about differences between speculation and the ownership of investment in the market, right? So right there, I have a lot of articles right here on my website. For example, right here, you could go to my website and read the article about holding versus speculating. So in the speculative investment world, you tend to make money through the rise and fall of price of assets, right? So there isn't any difference between forex analysis and the crypto analysis, right? The only difference right there is the asset. The forex is the currencies of nations, while our crypto are digital assets. So the same technical is applicable. The channels technical analysis is applicable to channels on forex analysis. The double bottom on forex is also our strategy is applicable to crypto. The bullish engulfing bar, the volume, momentum, retracement, liquidity, all these things are universal in the speculative market, right? So there isn't any difference between forex analysis and the crypto analysis. So if you are good in technical analysis, you can trade any market you want to trade. But all you need to understand is different market has different fundamental factors that influences them. So technicals are universal, but the only thing you have to understand is fundamentals in forex may be different from fundamentals in crypto market, and fundamentals in crypto market may be different from fundamentals in stock market, right? So those are the things you need to understand, right? So someone said, boss, I think US oil is approaching your first trend line. Yes, US oil is currently approaching my first trend line. No, I told you guys. So let's go to the US oil market. I'm currently not doing anything on US oil because I can see a strong momentum on US oil. So I don't want the market to take away my profits. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very smart, because most times when you have a high winning trade, you're gonna be tempted to start taking trades anyhow. So I don't want to go into an over trading habit. So let's check the 4-hour chart. So based on the 4-hour chart on the US oil market, yes, price is currently testing my trend line structure right here. And I told you one of the factors you have to look out for whenever price tests a trend line. Whenever price tests a trend line, this doesn't mean you have to short or you have to long. There are other factors you have to combine together. Someone said, okay, to which time is the more easy? Trader can enter the trade, for instance, Nigerian time or foreign time. I always told you guys, I do tell you guys all the time, is that I don't have a specific time to trade. I trade whenever I see my strategy. My strategy is what determines when I trade and when I do not trade. So that is my strategy. If I see my strategy during the Asian time, maybe during 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. at time, if I see my strategy, I take my trade. If my strategy comes in the morning, I take my trade. If it's 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I take my trade. If the strategy comes during the US section, I trade my trade. What I do is, before I take any trade, I have to look out for my strategy, my plans. What are the factors I'm looking out for? If I can see these factors in trading, then I trade. So if you are still right here asking which is the best time for you to trade, it means you don't have a strategy. What you should be asking is my strategy appearing? Is my strategy present on this price chart? Is my strategy present during this time session? This is the question you need to ask yourself. It's not about the time. Of course, there are different times that tend to affect liquidity rates in the market. For example, during the UK and the US section, there tend to be a high volatility in the market. But this doesn't mean you have to trade because the US and the UK section are in the point of intersection. If you can't see your strategy in that section, then you have no reason to trade. What you need to do is you need to have a plans, a strategy, and what you do is you look out for the market to present you this strategy and these plans. And if you can't see the strategy or plans in the market, then it means you don't have to trade, irrespective of any stress section or whatever you can see in the market. So asking which time is the best, easier, or the best time to trade or whatever, to me, there's no specific answer to that. The best way you can approach when to trade is when you have a plan. Then you look out for your plans, your strategy in the market. Once the market can present to you your plans, your strategy as you have already planned, then you go for your trade. So that is the best answer, I think, for that question, right? So I can trade anytime I want to, provided I can see my plans and strategy on the price chart, right? Good. There are sometimes I wake up 1 a.m., 2 a.m. if I can see my strategy in the market and then I see it aligns to my plans, then I take those trades. I can't say because, okay, it's Asian time or because it's early in the morning. But what I do wait for is I wait for the end of close of candlestick. So as a swing trader, if I want to make my entry, just like I told you guys on the gold market, I wait for the end of close of 4-hour chart. Once I can see that the 4-hour chart has closed and it is in line with my confluence factors, my strategy, my plans, whatever I have, then I take the trade. The only condition which I may sometimes not take the 4-hour is if the 4-hour bar is too long. For example, right here now, example of this 4-hour candlestick right here, if it forms at a nice zone in the market, I may decide not to trade this long bearish candlestick because it is too high. It is too wide. So I will look out for a retracement on the 1-hour chart so that I can reduce my risk and then increase my profit ratio. So this is how I use my 1-hour chart, 4-hour, and the day and the weekly chart and the monthly chart or time frame, right? So based on my own trading years of experience and strategy, I can trade anytime I want to, provided I can see what I'm looking out for in the market. So you need to know what you're looking out for in the market. If you don't know what you're looking out for in the market, then you start searching for the best time. I think these are one of the reasons that makes traders to ask which is the best time, time to trade, right? But if you are a scalper, you are a day trader, you have to put into consideration active time, which is present on the time frame or asset you want to trade. Because if you're a scalper, you want to get into a trade within a short period of time and then get out within a short period of time. So liquidity must be present. That means you have to trade during that or particular active time. But as a swing trader, you can trade anytime. So as a scalper, as a day trader, if you want to trade during the US section, you could trade US currency pairs. If you want to trade during the London section, you could trade currencies like a Euro USD, British Pound Sterling USD, currency that has no correlation with the UK and the European section, right? So that is my view. So any other question before we proceed to the next asset? And then you guys can make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze. So currently right now, I can see a test of this trend line right there, but that doesn't mean I have to chart. I don't have to chart. I told you guys when I made my fourth entry on US oil right there, when price tested this level right there, I didn't chart instantly because there are sometimes price will test a trend line and a support structure, and the price will break out and continue rising up or downtrend, right? So right here, based on what I can see right here, price is testing this trend line does not mean I have to chart. Because price is testing a descending trend line doesn't mean I have to chart. I always look out for confidence factors. I always look out for strong conviction before I take a trade. I don't just say, okay, price is testing a resistance, price is testing a support or whatever, and then look out for charts. I told you guys what happened on US 30 on NASDAQ. Those who were looking for price at resistance to reverse, the market continuing upward. So if you have been attending my live stream, if you attended my live stream like last week, you will see a type of condition we add on, I think NASDAQ or Dow Jones Industrial Average. We add a kind of a similarity of a test of a key level structure, and the price price failed to find rejection at that resistance structure, and price broke the resistance structure and continued. So if oil is looking bearish, right, based on what I can see right now, I can see a bearish technical signal on oil. Just because price is testing a resistance trend line doesn't mean it is bearish. Price can break this trend line and continue to the upward direction. So price can break this trend line right here and then make a pullback and continue upward, and then validate what we have right here as a double bottom, and then we tag this zone right here as a neckline. So before you make trade in the market, you should always ask yourself these questions. What is the probability of this trade going against me? What is the probability of this trade going in direction of my anticipation? Then you try to quantify the probabilities. You look out for probabilities that can make the trend to the market to go against you, and then define probabilities that can make the market to go in the direction of your anticipation. Then you go with the highest probability. So this is how you trade. You don't just get into the market with the hope, oh, this is a test of structure, I want a short. This is a test of structure, I want a long. No, you don't do that. You have to define probabilities. Trading is a game of probabilities, right? You need to learn how to define probabilities. And once you make your definition of probabilities, the last step as well is you have to filter trade. I call it filtration of setups. I filter out trade. I go with the simplest setup. I don't go with the complex or complicated setup. I go with the simplest setup with the lowest risk and the highest reward ratio. So this is how I take trades in the market, right? So if I can see other setup that has a more simple factors or simple, easy patterns or technicalities, then I would prefer to trade that asset instead of trading US oil. So for now, I can't yet see any short signal on US oil. Well, although on the higher time frame, price is having is in direction of a bearish move. You can see on the weekly chart, we have price in direction of a bearish move. But as well, you guys have to pay attention to what happened last week bar. So I told you guys, before you make any decision, always check out what is going on the higher time frame. This will help you avoid a lot of mistakes in the market. So when you figure out price is testing a trend line on the 4-hour chart, and you don't look out for what is happening on the weekly chart, on the day chart, there is higher tendency you're gonna make an error, mistakes right there, because you are always seeing what is happening on the lower time frame, and you're not putting into consideration what is going on the higher time frame. So based on the weekly chart, I'm gonna ask myself, what happened in the market last week? Last week, the price carved what we could call a high wave candlestick. You can call this a high wave candlestick on the weekly chart. And what does a high wave candlestick mean? A high wave candlestick means there was a tug of war between the bulls and the bears in the market, and the bulls exercise their interest, likewise the bears exercise their interest, but the bulls were able to find rejection at the support structure right here. So based on what I can see on the weekly chart right here, I'm going to be very careful this week on US oil. So based on what I can see on the weekly chart of the US oil, I can see a lot of bullish sentiment building up. I can see a strong bullish sentiment building up. So this is why whatever I see on the weekly chart, on the 4-hour chart, I'm not gonna put this into consideration without first checking out what is going on the higher time frame, right? So right now I can't see any reason to short US oil because it is testing a trend line. No, I don't trade that way, right? So do you have any other question? Someone said, Thierry, about YouTube channel, please. I need brief explanation about YouTube. I don't understand your question. Explanation about YouTube about what? Explanation about YouTube about what? So any other suggestion, guys? You guys can ask a suggestion. You can make suggestions in the market. Any asset you want us to analyze, let's go through them. Let's go through them, right? Let's go through them. Any asset you guys want us to analyze in the market, let's go through them before we put an end to the live stream. How can we understand candlestick better? Okay, if you guys want to understand candlestick better, I promise you guys, you guys are gonna have a video in the beginners tab. So if you are in my Telegram group, make sure you check the beginners class section in our Telegram group. I have a beginners forex class on Telegram group, so check that section. I'm gonna be uploading some candlestick charting course, right? So you can go right there and watch the video. So if you take your time to watch those videos, you have an understanding of how candlestick patterns work in the market, because these are words of the market, and when you combine words together, they form sentences. So candlestick are alphabet. When you combine alphabet together, you form words, and when you combine words together, you form sentences. So you need to understand what the market is telling you. So each candlestick that forms on the price chart is an alphabet, and when you combine this candlestick together, they give you word. And when you combine this word together, then they give you sentences. The sentences right here is the trend. The sentences are the trend, right? Whereby the words are the candlestick pattern, and the single candlestick that form on your chart is the alphabet. So right here, what we have right here, these are when you combine all these candlesticks together, each candlestick that form on this price chart right here are all alphabets of the market. And when you combine this alphabet together, we have different candlestick. Like right here, we had a morning candlestick pattern right here. This is a word. And then next we have a bullish bar, whatever, and keeps going up. This is a trend. This is a sentence. So this is how the market operates right here. So I will upload a video on YouTube as well, and then I will also paste the link on my Telegram group. So if you are not yet in my Telegram group, so what you need to do right now is to use the link in this whiteboard right here to get access to my Telegram group, and then you can follow me on YouTube channel whereby I'm gonna post educational content as well. You can follow me on Facebook. I am also on Facebook. I post a lot of videos on Facebook, so you can follow me on Facebook, and I swear you can follow me on Instagram, right? So that is that. So guys, any other question, any other suggestion of any asset you want us to trade in the market? And guys, I disclosed my position on GBP paired against Australian dollar last week. I told you guys I currently had a short position on GBP paired against the Australian dollar. I told you guys last week how I made my entry, and currently the trade is still in profit. And then I told you guys this is going to be a swing trading strategy. It's not for day trader, it's not for scalper. So if you're a scalper, if you're a day trader, I don't think this is a trade for you. This is a trade for swing trader. So I'm currently in this trade, and I've been in this trade since last week. So I'm going to be holding this trade. So this trade could last me till next month or even till next year. So this is swing trading strategy. And what I'm trying to grab right here is I'm trying to grab the big fish right here. I'm trying to eat to dine on the big fish right here. I told you guys like we had a potential left shoulder, a potential head right here, and a potential right shoulder. So this is a broadening right shoulder right here. So I'm trying to play the breakout of this upright head and shoulder at the early point of formation. So this is why I reduced my risk, and I took this trade on my backtesting trading account. So I'm going to be riding this trend all the way down to this support structure right there, which is acts at the price of the 1.817333. So based on my point of entry on this market right there, that means I'm going to be targeting almost 1,000 pips. I'm going to be targeting 1,000 pips. So this is what I told you guys. This is not a trade for baby traders. This is not a trade for scalpers, for day traders. This is a trade for swing traders, for big guys in the market. These are for big guys who trade as a professional or trader, right? So I'm going to be holding this trade, and this trade could last for months or even till January of next year. And then no one knows if there could be volatility, liquidity in the market. This could take us to the ending of next month. But I know this trade is going to take us for at least roughly 2 months before price get to this level right here. Can see? So this is what my view, right? So guys, these are the position I currently have right now. I have a short entry on GPU AUD. I disclosed this in my Telegram group. I also disclosed this on the live stream I held last week. So these are the trade I currently have right now. And then one of the reasons I'm so very careful before taking a trade on GPU because if I'm shorting GBP paired against the Australian dollar, then I'm trying to long GBP paired against the USD, then it's a conflicting trade setup, right? If I'm shorting GBP paired against the Australian dollar, at the same time I want to long GBP paired against the USD, I have to be very, very careful. I have to be very, very careful. I have to really know why I'm going to be doing something like that. If I'm going to be longing GBP paired against USD, and then I'm going to be long, and then I'm going to be shorting GBP paired against the Australian dollar, then I have to really know what I'm doing. So this is why I told you guys I'm very careful right here. I don't want to get into any trade anyhow right here. You can see those who are trying to long right here. I actually saw a double bottom right here on the lower time frame. And I sent it out in my Telegram group. I said this could be a trade for scalpers. And this is why scalpers usually suffer a lot in the market. Scalpers, to me, they hardly aid. Well, I can't say scalpers do not make money, but to me, they suffer a lot of losses in the market. As a scalper, you suffer a lot of losses in the market because you have a too tight stop loss, and then you want to take money, you want to make money within a short period of time, and then you trade on the lower time frame. And then not until you understand that the higher time frame controls the lower time frame in this business, it's going to be very difficult for you to make money in trading. So that is the thing you have to understand. The higher time frame controls the lower time frame. If you don't understand this, it's going to be very difficult for you to make money as a scalper, even as a day trader. So as a scalper, as a day trader, if you want to make money as a scalper, as a day trader, you need to always implement the importance of higher time frame in your analysis. Right, so those who want to long for the GBP/USD right now, you can see it's as if the GBP/USD is about to carve a bearish engulfing bar at the last higher high seen right there. So no one can tell maybe this could turn into a double top. This could turn into a double top for a pullback to the downside, right? So this is why I am very careful on GBP/USD. Since I have a short position on GBP/AUD, I have to be very sure of whatever I'm doing, right? So that is what I want to share with you on GBP/USD. So any other asset you guys want us to analyze, you guys can as well make a suggestion in the crypto stocks commodity market. So let's now check what I have on coffee. I told you guys I trade the commodity market as well, and I gave analysis on coffee. I told you coffee, I'm currently looking out for potential short opportunity on coffee. I shared this yesterday in my live stream. You can see based on the 4-hour chart, I told you there's a bearish breakout and I'm looking out for a pullback. So currently right now there's a pullback. So I'm currently monitoring the coffee to see what coffee is going to give us at this structure right here. Maybe we're going to have a strong technical short entry right here for the continuation of the downtrend. And then if I'm going to be looking out for a short entry right here, I'm going to be making a small position size because this is the early stage of this trade setup. No one can tell maybe it's going to go down or uptrend. So this is why I always enter my position with a small position, with a small amount of money. And when the market keeps on moving in direction of my anticipation, then I keep on adding to my entry as the market goes down. So this is the same strategy I applied on US oil, which I was able to have 4 winning short positions on that US oil, right? So this is how you should approach the market. Someone said USD switch. All right. So let's check out USD switch. So this is what I have on coffee. I have coffee on my list of this week. So I want to look out for trade opportunity, and then if I can see a short entry. So for those of you who are asking, how can you trade coffee? How can you trade sugar? How can you trade orange juice? How can you drink cocoa? How can you trade corn? How can you trade wheat? How can you trade cotton? How can you trade soya beans? How can you trade trade? Right? If you are interested to trade the commodity market, just check the link in the description of this video on YouTube and use the recommended broadcast link to register on my broker firm today. If you want to trade commodity like coffee, cocoa, sugar, wheat, cotton, orange juice, cocoa on my broker firm. And if you are watching from TikTok, just click on the link on my bio. Click on the link on my bio on the newly open page. Click on the tab 1, open live trading account, and once you open an account, you can start trading coffee or cocoa, orange juice, corn, wheat on my broker firm today, right? So let's check on USD switch. I told you guys yesterday in the live stream we held, I said there's a potential support structure which acts at the price of the 0.88377, and I said for those who want to short right here yesterday, I said it's very, very risky. It's very risky if you want to short yesterday because price is currently closing to a support structure right here. So based on what I can see right here, we can see we had a potential support structure right here, which it was a support right here anyways. It was a support on 4th of May 2023. price broke this support structure right here. It failed to act as a resistance right here, and the price is currently tracing this level. So this level right here could act as a potential support for price. So what I'm going to be looking out for is if I can see a pullback of price to this descending trend line right here, this is when I'll be looking out for short entry. And application of our Fibonacci retracement tool from the previous higher high swing all the way right here, all the way to this structure right here, you can see this could give us a level of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, right? So this is my view on USD switch. So currently right now, if you are looking out for a short entry, you are currently at support structure. And if you are looking out for a long entry, just take note, you are taking a counter trend trade. You are trading a counter trend trade. And as well, focus on the bigger image we had on this asset right there. This pattern we got right there. You can see this pattern right there looks like a rising narrow wedge or a symmetrical symmetrical triangular formation. You can see it right here. You can call it a rising narrow wedge. As well, I have another pattern on this asset right there. So on this pattern right here, I have a potential left shoulder, a potential inverted head, and this could be a potential inverted right shoulder. And this neckline could right here could be an ascending inverted head and shoulder, right? An ascending, an inverted ascending neckline of head and shoulder chart pattern. So its neckline is ascending. So this could lead to a more bullish interest at this structure right here. That is for the bigger players. That is for the traders who are looking out for a big play out on this currency pair. So these are the way I define probabilities in trading. I don't just get into the market, just focus on one aspect of the market. So the reason why most traders lose money in trading is they tend to focus on one aspect of the market. If you are looking out, if you are defining probabilities based on your trend anticipation, the same way you should define probabilities of factors that can influence the market to go against your anticipation. So when you define these probabilities, then you tend to quantify the probabilities, the direction that has the highest probabilities. If the probabilities if the probability that the market will go against you is higher than the probability it will go in your favor, then it means don't take that trade. If the probability that the market will go in your favor is higher than the probability it will go against you, then you can decide to make the trade, right? So this is how I define probabilities in the market, right? And whenever a market is too complex, too difficult to understand, the best thing to do is stay away from that asset. Look for other asset that is simple for you to trade or easier for you to understand. Okay, so these are the ways you should trade as a trader. So someone said let's look on USD paired against the Canadian dollars. So USD paired against the Canadian dollars right here, this is what we have on the chart right here. I told you guys, based on what we have on the chart, we have a rising trend line, and then we have a series of price fluctuation, right? And then guys, take note, if US oil is going up, indirectly it means Canada is strong. If US oil is going up, Canada is one of the major producers of oil, right, in the world. So if US oil price is going up, then it means indirectly Canada economy currency pair will be strong. So this is why I am patiently monitoring USD Canada. So based on what we have, so I'm using the US oil to monitor the strength of USD Canada. So if the Canada currency is strong, then it means USD has a technical reason to go short in direction, to go in a bearish direction. So based on what we have on the day chart, this is what we have on the day chart of USD Canada. So if you're a trader, if you are looking out for trade opportunity on Canada, this is how your chart should look like. So we have an ascending trend line right from the swing structure right here, right from the swing of October 2023, and we had another swing higher low structure right here that was in September 2023, and there is a potential swing level right there you should have to pay attention to. So we have another swing higher high structure right here that was on the 6th of September. We have another swing higher high right here in October 5th. We have right here in November 6th. So the market rally right here, the market structure right here is still supporting a bullish trend. It's still supporting a bullish trend. So for those of you who are looking out for a short entry right here, I don't think it is the right time for you to look out for a short entry, not until the market structure right here can be destroyed. We need to see price breaching or clearing off this bullish market structure. And if you ask me as a technical trader, where is the last swing structure in this bull trend? This is the last higher swing right here. You can see right here, this is the higher swing right here. So we add this lower swing right here, and we have this higher low swing right here. and this is the higher low swing right here. So as a technical trader, I think you should be looking out for when price is going to invalidate this higher low swing structure. So we need to see a strong bearish close of price below this higher low swing structure right here. So if you can see something like that, then this will be a nice opportunity for us to go short. Alternatively, price could find a rejection from this trend line and the higher low structure right there and continue the uptrend upward. So this is why you have to think about probabilities in trading. And then the other way is price could break down and then retest and continue to the downside. So these are the two probabilities. These are the two scenarios we have on USD Canada. So this is why I'm still monitoring to see how price is going to react in this trend right there. And again, what I can see in this market is I can see price giving us a potential signal of a low high swing right here. You can see that low high swing, whereby right here is a higher high swing. So let's see, maybe price is going to continue all the way down. If price is going to continue all the way down, then it means this level right here could give us a low high swing structure. And the price, if price can make a pullback, then this could be a potential what? Low high swing structure. So this would be a nice technical setup, short entry trade. Right? So this is what I'm looking at for on USD Canada. Right? But the market can do whatever, can go whichever direction it wants to go. Right? No one can actually decide for the market. So this is what I have on USD Canada. So at this medium right here now, based on what I can see at this medium right here, I am not looking out for a long entry. I am looking out for a potential short entry based on the technicalities I can see right from this swing right here, strong bearish candlestick right here, and a strong large bearish candlestick right there. So I just want to see how price is going to react to this level structure right there. It's going to have a rejection to the downside if I look out for short entry. So I'm supporting a short entry right there, but that doesn't mean I'm going to just execute a short entry without proper analysis, right? So that's my view on USD Canada. Okay, I already give analysis about gold, right? If you want to watch the analysis on gold, you can go to my YouTube channel. So I already gave analysis on gold on this live stream. So I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to repeat myself on any asset I've analyzed in the market. And the person who asked for gold was Jay. Jay asked for gold, and it was the first asset I analyzed in this live stream. So please don't be late to the live stream. 12 p.m. GMT +1, Monday to Friday, we are always live. So make sure you always get to the live stream early. Don't come late and start asking for an asset we had analyzed in the past, right? So now let's check for US30. Let's go for US30 and see what we have on US30. So Dow Jones Industrial Average, I told you guys what we have right here. I'm currently doing nothing right here. Price is at the middle section. Anyways, we have a potential structure right here. We have a potential structure right here. And then let's remove all these drawings right here and have a wide. So I told you guys how I traded an entry right here, right? So I traded an entry right here, and the currently price is at this structure right here. So I'm still looking out for whatever price gonna give to us right here, because price right here now is at a to me right now, price is doing nothing right here. The market is just crazy. The market is just at rest. So whenever the market is at rest, I wait patiently I patiently wait for the market to wake up from its rest. So currently right now, I am not seeing anything on US30. Price is currently at a resistance. So I am currently monitoring this asset. I can't see any reasons to go short or go long right now. So I will update you guys whatever I can see in the market. But based on what I have on the 4-hour chart, we can see we had a broken support right here, resistance right here, resistance right here, and price is currently trading at a resistance threshold. Like I told you guys, whenever price is trading at a resistance threshold, that doesn't mean you have to just short, or whenever price is trading at support, you just long. You have to look out for a strong technical price action, technical reason for you to go short. So the best way you can try to save yourself from getting into a trap in the market is try to have an idea, compare what happened in the past on the price to the present situation in the market. So what you're gonna do right here is what I meant is let's get this right here. As you can see, when price get to this level, That was on the 31st of August 2023. Price capped a bearish reversal candlestick. Price made its bearish swing, and that was a rejection to this level to give us a confirmation of a double top. So likewise, it is possible price might also make a rejection to the downside and then give us a double top and then continue to the downside. So this is why I'm still exercising patience. So I'm trying to have an idea. I'm trying to study the market based on what I can see right here. So I want to see something right here. So I don't just want to make an entry based on the first signal right here. So most of the time, traders make mistake is whenever price gives just one single signal, they follow just one single signal without exercising patience to find more factors, without exercising patience to build more confluence factors. No, I always repeat this as a trader. If you do not understand, or if you don't put into consideration the importance of confluence factors, the varying probabilities in trading, it's going to be very difficult for you to be a profitable trader. Not until the day you start implementing confluence factors and probabilities in trading. That is when your trading skills will improve. Don't just make trade because trade is at support and resistance because of bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing. The market is complex more than your support, resistance, bearish engulfing, or this, that, blah, blah, blah. Right? That is why most time you trade at resistance, you short at resistance, you have a losing trade. You long at support, you have a losing trade. You trade head and shoulder, you have a losing trade. You trade break test of trend line, you have a losing trade. You trade test of, you have a losing trade, and you keep on asking yourself, are this pattern really working? Are support and resistance working? Is Fibonacci working? Are this working? These are working, but you still don't understand the factors which needs to be combined before they can really work fine. Most of the time, your resistance, support, your bullish engulfing, your candlestick patterns, these are the zones the market players, the institutional traders like to set trap for trader, because the institutional traders know what most retail traders are looking out for in the market. The institutional traders know that most retail traders want to short from resistance. They know most retail traders want to long from support. They know most retail traders want to trade bearish breakout of an upright head and shoulder. So these guys know what you want to do in the market. These guys know where you want to set your stop loss. And this is why they always trade against you. They always set a trap for you in the market. Right? Good. So the market is far beyond support, resistance, bearish engulfing, short patterns, double top, but the market is far beyond that, right? So I already give analysis on gold. I'm not going to go back to gold. I already give analysis on gold. So what I'm going to give analysis on right now is NASDAQ, right? So I have NASDAQ. So if you want to watch the analysis on gold, go to my YouTube video right now. I am currently on YouTube. All you just need to do is you can make a fast forward, can backward the video and then watch the live stream on gold. That was the first asset I analyzed in this live stream, right? So let's check out on NASDAQ. So this is what we have on NASDAQ. I told you guys on NASDAQ, for those of you who want to long at NASDAQ, I told you guys on NASDAQ because this is the same topic we discussed on the US 30 right now. No, so the same thing is applicable to NASDAQ. You can see price at resistance structure, and we have a bearish pin bar. And I told you guys in the last live stream I held, I said because the market is at a resistance structure does not mean you have to short. So example, take note of what happened right here. Price capped a bearish engulfing bar or a bearish reversal candlestick. What happened right here? Price continued to the uptrend. You can see a lot of traders actually executed the short position right here, and the market continued upward. And I remember the last live stream I held on this asset right there. I told you guys I am not comfortable to short right here, and traders asked me why. But this is at resistance structure. This is a bearish engulfing bar. This is an evening star. This is a bearish dash. Blah 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 blah. And I told you guys, why can't you guys just study the bullish momentum we had right there? This was a strong bullish momentum right there. So if I want to go against this strong bullish momentum right here, I have to see a strong technical reasons to do that, not just based on resistance and bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing and resistance right there is kind of too weak to reverse this trend right there. And the resistance right here is not a major resistance structure. We could just call this right here as a supply structure, right? To me, this is like a supply structure, not a major resistance structure. But the price is currently gravitating or trading at a major resistance structure right there. Unfortunately, most of you guys don't know the difference between minor structures and major structures. Most of you guys don't know the difference between supply, demand, and support and resistance structure. Your supply demand is different from resistance and support. I always tell traders about this, right? As you can see right here now, what we have right here is a major resistance structure, right? The swing right here, you could target okay as a resistance structure right here. You could tag this place as a resistance. Well, but in advanced trading, no, this structure right here, I would like to tag this structure right here. When market got right here, it was a supply structure. Because when the market gravitated at this medium right here, a double top was being carved right here. And there was a long bearish candlestick, and the market gravitated to the downside. And price later tested this level again and to the downside. It means this level right here is what we call this is a supply structure to me right here. So right here as well, this could be a supply structure, but we add a lot of strong bullish momentum structures right here. You can see the difference between the bullish momentum right here and the difference between the bullish momentum right here. It took a lot of time before the bulls were able to put price to this high swing, because at this medium right here, we had a choppy market, which later resulted into a double bottom pattern right there. But take note of what we have right here. In this medium right here, at this medium structure right here, you can see at this medium right here, there wasn't a presence of bearish candlestick right from the swing low of the price of 27th of October all to the swing high of the 7th of November. There wasn't a single bearish candlestick right there. So this does signifies this market right here was under the influence of aggressive bullish sentiment. So if you want to reverse this trend right there, there should also be a strong bearish sentiment, not just based on a minor structure with just a weak. Even this bearish candlestick right here now is not a strong bearish candlestick because the volume right here is kind of low. This bar right here didn't engulf the eye of this candlestick right there. And this is why I said you guys need to understand how to read candlestick pattern in the proper way. Because most of the textbooks you guys see online, most of the videos you see online, most of these teachings of candlestick are totally wrong. Because right here, you guys can say, okay, this is a bearish engulfing bar, this is an evening star. This is not a bearish engulfing bar, this is not an evening star. Based on what I can see right here right now, I can call this right here as a bearish Aramic candlestick at a resistance structure. This is like a bearish Aramic candlestick. And the right here is not even a bearish reversal candlestick, because one of the factors that makes a bearish engulfing bar to be bearish is this bearish engulfing bar right here should engulf the high and the low of the last leg to a key level structure. So this bar right here carved a upper shadow, and it didn't close the lower shadow of this last bull back to this resistance structure right here. Okay, so this is why I told you guys know what we had right here. So there are a lot of factors you guys have to put into consideration before you make a decision. Okay, blah 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 blah. For example, right here, what we had right here is an example of an evening candlestick. You can see this evening back candlestick right here engulfs totally the low of the last bull leg in this market right here. So these are the way you read your candlestick pattern right here, right? So based on what I have right here, I know this is a bearish pin bar right here, but you still have to look out for confluence factors. So let's check on the forward chart. On the forward chart right here, can you see the destruction of a market structure? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Before you want to go short on US 30 or on NASDAQ, you have to ask yourself, what is the trend? Right from the swing low right here, all the way to the swing we got at this structure right here. If you fired it up to this structure right here, can we see a breach of trend line? Can we see a breach of market structure? Can we see a destruction of market structure? The answer is no. There isn't any destruction of market structure right here, because if you ask me what is the trend rally on this 4-hour chart right here, the market right here is still at the lower low right here, and the last swing right here is a higher low structure. So definitely this level is still acting as a higher low structure right here. So if you are seeing a bearish pin bar on the day chart, that doesn't mean you have to jump in because you can see a bearish candlestick at a resistance structure. No, you don't have to do that. Now once you figure out a bearish pin bar at a resistance structure on the higher time frame, you have to switch to the lower time frame. But most of the time traders use lower time frame the wrong way and higher time frame the wrong way, because I do tell traders focus on the higher time frame. And because I said focus on the higher time frame, whenever traders see a bearish engulfing bar or a bullish engulfing bar on the higher time frame, they tend to rush to take a trade because they think the higher time frame will control the lower time frame. When you see a technical signal on the higher time frame, you still have to come to the lower time frame and relay the lower time frame and make sure your decision on the lower time frame is in relation to what is happening on the higher time frame. So that is the right way you use lower time frame in combination with higher time frame, and higher time frame in combination with lower time frame. So you don't just make your decision based on one time frame. You have to combine this time frame together, right? So based on what I can see on the forward chart right now, the bull trend is still active on the forward chart. So if I were you looking out for a trade opportunity on the Nasdaq, this is what I want to be looking out for. I want to see price make a breakdown and then give us a new formation of a low high swing, maybe a low high swing right here and a low high swing right there, before I'm going to be looking out for a short entry to the downside. But most of you guys, sometimes you guys will think, oh, I don't want to get into this trade or very at a late hour. I don't want to be late into this market. I don't want to get in at a late time. You know, not until you understand the medium through which money is being transferred between traders is through the medium of patience. Like Warren Buffett said, he said the financial market is a medium whereby money is being transferred from the impatient traders to the patient traders. If you guys do not understand this, you can never make money. If you want to make money in the market, you have to work on your psychological aspect of trading. And one of the factors you have to work on is how to exercise patience. Patience is the key. There's a lot of money to be made when you have enough patience in the market. There's a lot of money to be made through waiting. More money is made through waiting in the market. You have to wait. You don't have to chase opportunity. I told you guys, in trading, you don't chase opportunity. In trading, you let opportunity come to you. But in the normal world, in the conventional world, you chase opportunity. But in trading, you don't chase opportunity. In other business, like if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, you know, normally it's okay for you to chase your client, to chase your opportunities. But in trading, you don't chase the market. You don't chase opportunity in trading. Opportunity should come to you, right? So that is all about trading. And not until you understand that, it's going to be very difficult for you to be a successful trader, right? So this is what I have for you guys. So guys, I'll be going off right now. Our time is up. Our time is up. This live stream is from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. GMT +1 every day. We are all live, and I'm so sorry I won't be able to give answer to all your questions, please, right? So trend line doesn't make money. Beware of buying garbage people. Right? Yeah. So trend line is one of the highly deceptive tool in technical analysis of trading. Trend line is one of the highly deceptive tool. So you have to be very careful. Just like what UPW Capital said. He said trend line doesn't make money. Yes, your trend line don't make money. Your key level doesn't make money. There are factors you have to combine together to make money. Not just because the trend line is broken, you have to short. Maybe because the key level is tested, you have to short, you have to long. No, that is not what makes you money, right? There are factors you have to combine together to build a powerful trading strategy before you can make money, right? So thank you guys. So I have to go right now. So let's go through the market. If you have any information you want to share with me, any question, let's go. And I'm going to be putting an end to the live stream right now. So thank you guys for your time. We are up. The live stream is, we are up. Our time is up, right? Our time is up. So for more educational content, make sure you join my Telegram group and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow my TikTok profile. For more educational content. So we are going to be live, right? It's possible we might be live today, maybe 9 p.m. No, I will try. Actually, our timetable is from Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 9 p.m. in the evening, right? But I will try as much as possible today if we can go live on 9 p.m. Right? Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace.